Dave, I know you and I covered a lot of detail here. Do you have maybe three high-level takeaways in all of this? And what should people do? What are three things companies should be doing in 2021?
So I think, number one is ingrain security in your thinking about your business, right? So easy enough to say, and people have their own security functions that they're supposed to worry about that, but sometimes you need to think about it in sort of the bigger picture. And I think your point about threat modeling is on point for that as well, which is you need to think about what could happen. And I guess the second thing really is don't assume it can't happen to you. I think if anything has been clear over the years in security, it's that organizations that find themselves in a lot of trouble always thought they were okay, right? And I think it is important for them to understand that it's an evolving landscape. Security is not a one shot, like I did this, now I'm good type of a thing. And I think the third thing, which is probably a little more specific to some of the stuff we talked about here, is take a good look at your code signing process and determine if it's appropriate given the maybe size and scope of the development environment within your company. What an impact would look like to you if that was compromised, and your capability to kind of balance ease of use or making it easy for developers versus completely locked down by a security function where developers are having trouble doing their jobs. So those would be my three. What are your three, Bill?
Well, first of all, you got to pick a framework. That's been really helpful for me. I recommend it for everyone. Learn your best practices, figure out what you're doing now, where you want to go next. Secure SDL framework like BSIM will go a long way. After that, you got to know your attack surface. There are a lot of attack surface. There's been a lot of attack surface growth in recent years with the complexity of build pipelines and things. So I recommend everybody be monitoring your attack surface. There are great services like one we've been building lately for continuous pen test that help organizations discover all of their external assets, discover what they are, where they are, and what's open on them. Very powerful. I mean, almost every example of a breach has been, hey, someone got in and then compromised the supply chain.
Yep.
It all starts with the attack surface. And the last one is to get serious about secrets management. If someone's compromised your systems, then make sure you have good segmentation and protection of those secrets. No more plain text on the file system. No, thank you. There are a lot of things we could be doing to improve there. Those are my three.
Okay, fair enough. And I think they're all, they're all good points. And, I know the folks listening to the, podcast or the video will, probably have seen some of that in their environment already, but it is important to kind of, keep the vigilance up, right? There's no end of the game, right? It's
right.
I guess maybe when we get to be lucky enough to retire, then we only have to worry about being victimized users instead of security professionals.
Right.